has it been? Is that working now? That should be fine. But change my damned default thing. God damn it. I've been silent this whole stream apparently. Appreciate you letting me know. I appreciate you letting me know, Shy. Am I good now? It seems like I'm good on my end. Why does it keep changing my default mic? God damn it. God damn it. I've been speaking to myself this whole time. I love OBS and how it decides to change from the thing I have it set to being the default one, which quite often changes itself. But yeah, good to see you, Shy. I hope stuff about your parking went well, because I remember that was a nuisance last week, wasn't it? You mentioned it during the Echoes stuff. So yeah, hopefully you got that sorted. It started raining as soon as I started fighting this guy. I think it has started raining. This guy's got some terrible luck, doesn't he, with the weather? Imagine every fight you go to it starts raining. And it's sorted now? Glad to hear it, glad to hear it. Because yeah, having to, like, worry about your parking every couple hours does not sound like a fun time at all. So, you know, that's good you got it sorted. Looking forward to the Echoes tonight as well. That'll be fun. Still need to check mail? That's reasonable. I mean, generally I don't get much in the mail, so I didn't have to worry too much about that. But, yeah, no. Worth checking. Worth checking. Especially if you've just moved into a new place, there could be something important. Seems like 3 parries is enough to knock this guy down, which is nice. I'm happy with that. That's just a lightning strike. That didn't do much. Okay, I can't do that. Just didn't want to go outside. Honestly, do not blame you. This is freezing cold, I'd imagine. Like, I know over here it has been, and imagine it's very similar over there. So, I don't know exactly where you are, but a similar climate, I would imagine. Similar climate. Weirdly though, not much snow. Had a little bit of snow coming down. That's been about it. Also, Dragon Claw Shield. Is that a Great Shield? Still over freezing point there. Yeah, similar to your event. Like, I'll get you exact with it. Just out of curiosity. It's currently 3 degrees. However, we did have some snow coming down earlier. Just very light bit of snow. Nothing too much. In comparison, this one's better against lightning. That's about it. Oh yeah, at night it's been freezing here as well. We're so close to getting this shield. We're so close. I know we don't need it. I really want it. I do. So we've got the stat requirements now, aside from our equip load. But if I go over to the skin, I showed it at the end of the last stream, but like it is just a flamethrower. But I get to aim. It's nice. It's nice and fun. I was using this one, however. Yeah, I'd imagine it's similar at least to kind of Scotland. I think England's weather is weirdly colder when it's cold and warmer when it's warm. I don't know what they've done down there. Like, clearly some kind of weather magic, you know? But, yeah, their weather definitely seems a bit more... I don't want to say extreme, because extreme makes it sound far too exciting for, like, it being a few degrees warmer or colder. They tend to get more snow down there than we do in Scotland, which is kind of bizarre in my mind. England's always raining? Yeah, that's fair. They do deserve it, though, you know. The English, historically, not very much liked. And well, to be fair, the Dutch historically have reasons for not being particularly liked as well. I believe it was the Dutch who started the slave trade, wasn't it? as well as various other questionable practices around commerce. But I think generally in terms of European places, yeah, England's generally not very much liked. Even England doesn't like England a lot of the time. But yeah, no, same over here. It gets cold, but it never gets quite cold enough for snow to stick around if it does snow. And occasionally it does. It hasn't this winter, sadly. I do like a bit of snow. I'd be lying if I said I didn't. But yeah, no, we've just not really had any. I think though, with snow, it's nice for the first little while. And then it kind of just gets annoying when it gets to that kind of wet, slushy kind of snow. Still nice to have for a little bit, though. Still nice to have for a little bit. In Belgians, was it? The Congo enslaved. Recently had to pay a fine? That's a long time ago, I would imagine, that happened. I'm amazed they made you pay a fine. That's interesting.
My utmost thanks for bringing me to the base of the Erd Tree.
I'll be honest, I've been here earlier.
I can govern
Like
my
a few
own
streams ago.
and thus the accord is fulfilled. I shall depart to ascertain the purpose I was given. Farewell. I shall leave Torrent and the power to turn runes into strength. Here, with you, I wish you luck in realizing your ambition. You have fought long and hard. I have no doubt you will become Elden Lord. May you take the throne.
That's nice that she believes in us. That's nice. But Leopold was the guy who started this stuff. I mean, I don't know too much about it all. I've not really looked into it. I just know the kind of notes of, well, they started it, and, I mean, the English were very much on board with the whole idea. And then I think a lot of other countries followed suit, namely with the colonization of Africa, I think, is probably roughly where it started. That is somewhat a guess, though. I do not know for certain that, like, it was all around the time when they were colonizing Africa. But I'd imagine, yeah, most of Europe did get on board with that. So it was likely around that time period. Okay, that guy there, he can't really move, so if I just run behind him, I'm safe. But first, got to whack you, you big trumpety man. Or woman. I'm not entirely sure, very ball-shaped. They also do a lot of damage. Sir Belgium Star said, I have to do something bad. I mean, yeah, of course. Everything else is brilliant. So, yeah, you can't always just be doing good. Like, at the very least, you got Belgian chocolate and waffles and stuff, and... Damn, they got around the filter. How... I know how I get rid of that bot. I've seen this before, where they've mentioned the remove the space. I'm gonna add remove the space to the banned phrases. Give me a second. I appreciate you getting rid of it, Shy. But I'd like to try and add it into the blocked phrases quick. Because I've seen a few mentioning that, because we're not allowed to post links. So hopefully that stops some future ones. I don't know how effective it'll be, but I mean, here's hoping. Here's hoping. So I've said it before, but like, who actually buys bots for like streams? Like, there has to be a market for it, right? Like, somehow they have enough of a market that they keep doing it. I really don't know how. Also, can that guy get me from up there? No, no he can't. Should do that for Discord you're in. I mean, yeah. It's never fun having to deal with toxic people. But it's a tough thing to deal with. Because if they're just being toxic, depending on what they're doing, you can't necessarily just say, yeah, don't be toxic. Because they could be open to interpretation. Like, generally, I've got some rules on my server, and I will not allow people to kind of break those regardless of who they are. Like, you'll maybe get a warning first if you've been around for a while, and then you'll get kicked or banned. Is generally what I do. But, yeah, it's hard to give a blanket kind of rule for just don't be an asshole, you know? Because it is somewhat open to interpretation. Intox people posting. Really? Can you not, like, just get an auto mod thing to stop people posting links outside of certain channels? Like, there's got to be bots to deal with that. Also, I'm not surprised that there are NSFW discords, but I don't even know what you do in an NSFW discord group. Like, what on earth are people on there and thinking they're doing? Like, that just seems like a good way to get your account hacked. Right? Like, that doesn't seem safe in any capacity. I'm not gonna advocate that, oh yeah, everything should be PG. Like, at least they're telling people it's NSFW and they're not just getting unsuspecting people involved. But sharing it in public Discord servers where there can be kids is not okay. Like, that is not something that should be allowed and accepted. It's like, I think it was last week, might have been week before. You've maybe seen Sin in the chat, Eighth Wonder, if you've seen her. So, she's had a bit of drama. I think she, they, I think her pronouns. But yeah, they've had a bit of drama in kind of Discord gaming group they were in, where apparently one of the female members was sending unsolicited nudes to people, which, firstly, not alright. Secondly, they were playing like Fortnite and stuff. There was very likely kids in that server who could have been getting sent those nudes unsolicited, which is extremely not okay. So yeah, that's. I'm not gonna go too in depth with it because I don't know all the details. If you do want to know more, I'm sure Sin would be happy to explain. But yeah, no, that's wild. That's a thing. Also, I don't know why I'm jumping over here. I just kind of did. This man playing a flute. I have to murder him. He's an enemy. As for hack accounts, yeah. I mean, it's likely to hack accounts because you can, I believe, with Discord. You can actually disguise your links as something else. And it doesn't show you the link location. So genuinely, it could be like a fake link just made to get your details. It's been an issue in Discord for a long while, I believe. Okay, what do I actually want to do here? I mean, I remember seeing there was a... Can I actually go back to where I was a second ago? No, I've kind of jumped too far. There was a, underneath the lift a knight. Yeah, game's called Bag Fight. Change developers, not doing anything anymore in Discord. Yeah. If the game's supposed to be kid friendly, that is especially not okay, yeah. I mean, I think you could report accounts to Discord for posting harmful links. Because you can report accounts when you ban them from places, or if you block them. I think you need to block to report, or is there a separate one for reporting? I don't know. I've not really reported many accounts. I think I've reported maybe 2 accounts at most on Discord before. I can't say for complete certain. Can't say for completely certain. Back away. This is a bit dangerous. There is a separate one. Okay, good to hear. Good to hear. These guys are a menace. Breathe some fire. That'll help. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can report them for being at least scams or spam, I think. I'm pretty sure that is an option. Again, can't say anything for 100% certain. I am not an expert at moderating on Discord. But it would surprise me if there wasn't something. Okay, that's broken their shields, I think. Oh no, never mind, they got their shields back. God damned perfumers. They're an asshole. I don't like them. They just spam that one AoE attack. You do spam, you can't do inappropriate. Yeah. I think reporting them is the right choice. You should do something. If you can, especially if there's kids in those Discord servers, potentially. Because that's not okay. You can't be having links like that in a server with children. All in all, I mean, it's not really going to stop them, annoyingly. Because these kind of bot accounts come back. I don't know where from, but they come back. It's a real pain. It really is. I could probably just jump down here, can't I? Yeah. This guy's just spinning around. But down you go. Yeah, it's a shame. People are assholes. You can't avoid it. Like, I've never understood why you'd, like, try and make money off of all the stuff. Also, there is just a guy there. Is it intended that you jump down here? Hello, gargoyle friend. Goodbye, gargoyle friend. What's going on down here? I didn't know you could get onto these roofs. Bits up here. I thought this was too high up. Huh. I'll have an investigate. Got some more gargoyles to deal with. If I could lock on, I'd be a lot happier to fight him. But fighting on this roof is atrocious. I really do not like that. Okay, I can continue just jumping down the roof. Hello, gargoyle. Goodbye, gargoyle. Lovely to have met you. I think I want to jump over there because there's another gargoyle over that way. You are trying to do a ranged attack. Stop that. Now there's an immediate question of, do I just go across here, or do I go towards the item I saw? 'Cause this doesn't lead me to any more interesting bits of roof. That way does. We're gonna go that way. Oh, gargoyle. Get rid of him. There we are. Both are reported and blocked. Hopefully, at the very least, then, that gets rid of him for you. You won't be seeing him again. But, I mean, even more hopefully, it'll get rid of the actual accounts themselves, so other people don't have to deal with it. Especially children don't have to deal with it. Also, you're new. I've not seen that as a gargoyle before. As one with a two-handed sword. Cool. Not quite the thing you wanted to report. I mean, I'd imagine blocking an account and reporting is similar. Like, it's not likely you'd want to, like, block an account and not report it for something, right? I don't know. Also, I'm gonna close my window. I'm smelling... Someone's burning stuff outside. I don't know what it is. It's not a very pleasant smell. Let's get rid of that. There we go. I got a cat plush, by the way, on my lap. Nice having a little cuddly cat. Report spam. I mean, harassment, I don't know. People classify things different. I think harassment would be them, like, using personal details to, like, actually harass you about stuff, I guess. I don't know how to put that into words other than the word harass. Like, say someone was transgender and you were trying to get on at them through, like, transgender insults. That is harassment, right? Like, if you're taking personal details or just going out of your way to insult someone, I'd say that's harassment. It's a weird thing to define. Because, yeah, people do always define these things different. I mean, it sounded like spam definitely was one of the things. But, yeah, being able to report it for being inappropriate or something would be nice. Also, a new imp head. I doubt it's going to be very good, but I'll quickly check. That goes under the unique helmets, right? Where is it? It's not on the very top. Okay, those are identical, just look different. Although, interestingly, all of these give bonus to actual stats. Other than those two. I don't think those two do. They might give bonus to something else. So it increases recovery of things and... Okay. So this one boosts endurance. This one boosts faith. This gives you more arcane. I wasn't aware of that. One of them did get booted just before you did stuff. I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. It's still good to have blocked them and reported them, right? So, I mean, it hopefully stops him doing it in other servers, is the hope. Okay, there's actually quite a few of these guys about, so I'm just going to do the flamethrower quick. I think is sensible. Like to not be backed against the corner, but I think we're now fine. There we go. Yeah, that's looking good. And yeah, I'll see you in a moment, Shy. See you in a moment. Where exactly am I? I'm trying to figure out where I am in the world. I think I am just in the back alley at the front still, right? Yeah, I'm pretty near the front. Meaning we want to keep going along. I believe there might be a chest on this, on like the opposite side. These things normally do have a chest on them, but seemingly not in this case. We have got a knight, you're one of the fancier ones. However, you're also busy trying to stand up. So that's your fault there. And down he goes. He wasn't too bad. Let's make sure I'm healed up. Do I care to get my runes back? Kinda. Ah, good to see you back, Shank. Good to see you back. Yeah, no, I've never understood all of these bots that spam links. Because someone's made them and purposefully set them into these servers, right? Unless they're completely automated, where they just find servers. That could be that they are just completely automated. Like, that wouldn't actually surprise me if that were the case. Ouch, that hurt. I thought it was a safe enough position to be behind the wall, but I wasn't. Okay, this guy is gone. That is good. Still have perfumers inside. Have I only got one of them interested? I don't know, but I've also got that guy, so that's not ideal. Do you have any interesting mail, or like any mail at all? So I often do not have any mail. Which is, I mean, kind of a shame in a way. But equally, it's not a shame. Okay, this is fine. That perfumer is a nuisance, but if I take care of this knight, I can get the perfumer, I think. They keep giving this guy a shield, though, is the issue. Okay, just back away. I need to heal up. Ow. I saw he was going to do the lightning, but I didn't know it was a delayed cast on it. Okay, he's gone. That's good. He got his armor. Could be nice. I don't actually know how good it is, or how bad it is. Let's keep a little bit of distance. Down he goes. Down he goes. That was close. It was interesting seeing teens not wearing clothes. I mean... I'm not. I think most reasonable people aren't. But there's definitely a market. You know? Like, I'd hope most people aren't into that. I would imagine, like, that is... It's got to be a crime to, like, advertise that, right? Like, those servers can't be legal. Like, even if you're marketing it as, like, a teen dating server. No, that's incredibly sketchy. You could say it's harassment, yeah. You could say it's just utterly horrible to have as a thing, is what you could say, if they're trying to advertise naked teens. But not even for dating. I don't even know what to say. I'm honestly at lost for words. That's actually a thing people are trying to advertise. That's horrible. That is genuinely horrible and horrifying. What on earth? Like, I'm aware that you have those kind of teen dating server things. Which, yeah, no, I definitely think those are sketchy. at best. But what on earth? What on earth? I mean, honestly, if you're advertising a lot worse, and it does hack you, you could argue they're doing, like, the world a favour, just not in the best way. Because if they hack someone's account who is after that stuff, I wouldn't say they're doing a bad thing, necessarily, right? Like, it definitely could be done in a better way. If they're just trying to catch weird people who are into that stuff, you could argue they're doing the world a favour. They definitely shouldn't be posting about that stuff in a way that advertises such things to potentially children, if that is what they're doing. But they definitely might not be all bad. They might have decent intentions behind it. Or they might just be wanting to kind of get people's details and hack them and whatnot, but also do it to people who deserve it. In which case, for doing bad things to bad people, it kind of evens out, right? I wouldn't say that works out as a good universally, but yeah. An argument could be made. Got a firefly. I have a feeling I should make sure I'm in full health for this fight. I am not ready to fight this guy. Okay, keep a bit of distance, run up and do a whack. Okay, back away. Never mind. God damn it. There's got to be a site of grace nearer to the bottom here, right? There's got to be. Yeah, no. Like, I think worst case is you get hacked and it's also... In fact, is that my friend here? It is. Hello. Yeah, worst case is you get hacked and it's a real thing.
Ready to make adjustments to your garments.
Because then that's the worst of both. And did you see it? Did you see what?
Master, did you see it? The herb tree.
It's hard not to see.
I don't really have the words for this, but I was so dazzled. I felt something stir in my breast. The Erd tree is waiting for you, Master. I know it, I do. I feel it in my bones.
We make food tonight? Ah, fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, I'll be having mine just after the stream, which gives me, like, maybe half an hour, 40 minutes. So I was always cutting it a little close.
My apologies. Your wardrobe includes the garb of the old demigods, and
Okay.
I'm afraid I can't make adjustments to them. My
Okay.
mum told me once that a royal seamster would do them up in a jiffy. Just wait, Master. Before long, I'll be that good too.
I mean, I've got apparently a new needle.
Is that a gift from my undeserving self? Thank you kindly. But what on earth could
I didn't know I had all this stuff for him.
Oh, what amazing. I've never seen a golden needle. Not in all my life. With a spectacular royal crest to boot. Are you certain that this is for me?
Oh, look at him, he's all happy.
Have faith in me, Master. I'll polish my craft enough that I deserve this golden gift. I'll be the golden seamster.
Turn the game up.
Now I'll be able to sew anything.
Is that better?
Even the threads of the demigods.
I've got more stuff to say. I mean, surely your mum would be happy for this guy, right?
Do you think that Mum would be pleased if she knew? that I'm as good as any royal seamster now. Oh, it's still not enough. I need to learn how to sew from scratch like her. Master, have you ever wished
He's
you
got a
might
lot
be
to talk
born
about, this guy.
Well, they say that Renala of Rhea Lucaria has the power to help people be reborn. Oh, me? Reborn? Oh, look at me. When you're this ugly, well, being reborn, it would hardly make a difference, I'm afraid.
Wait, I can give him a tier? Okay, well,
Master,
finish talking first.
May I ask you something? Would you mind if I called you Lord? I heard that you and the other Tarnished seek the throne of the Elden Lord. Well, I know that you will be the one, and you'd make just the manner of kind-hearted Lord that I'd wish for. So please, if you would, allow me to call you Lord.
I mean, if you want to.
You
If you
don't
want to.
say. Thank you. Thank you. My lord, my lord, my lord. Please
He's all happy.
become Elden Lord.
I like Buck.
Please let I, Bok the Seamster, remain at your side.
That's nice. Before I give him a larval tier, can I order anything to be kind of altered? Like, I can alter Snow Witch robe to make it lighter. Dia's robe, various gowns, twinned armor. I've got a lot of stuff nowadays. I can alter Radan's stuff to make it lighter. Also, it loses its cape. I like Buck though, yeah. I have a tier.
My lord, what's
He mentioned
this?
being reborn.
Oh, it can't be. For my rebirth? But these are precious. Are you certain that it's for me?
Look how happy he is.
My lord, how did you know? It was my only wish that I might honor you with a decent appearance. My lord,
Okay.
it shouldn't take me long. I'm off to see Renala of Rhea Lucaria. I'll be reborn, fresh and new. Going already, my lord. Please do be safe on your journeys.
I've not spoken to him in ages. So I kind of want to get my runes, but next time I get to Sight of Grace, I'm gonna go visit, hopefully, the new him. I don't know if he'll be here again, or whether he'd be off at Renala after having done the rebirth. I'm thinking I will try Renala first, assuming he'd be there still. What an interesting fellow. I like him. Like, interesting in a good way. Also, I believe it's quickest to go down this way. If I continue. These guys look like snowmen. I mean, they kinda do, yeah. Like, very much not. They blow magic bubbles at you out of their trumpets, is what they do. It's a very peculiar way for them to attack. But it's what they do. I don't think those gargoyles are falling, so yeah, we've made it down here perfectly fine. I just grab these runes, munch on physic, lock onto this guy, give him a whack, and we managed to block, did not manage to do much else. Yeah, because I tried to parry, hit him back. Tried to roll, I rolled slightly too late. We're managing. Knocks him down, there we go, now we get a few solid hits on him. Lovely stuff. Back away from this, he's about to make projectiles appear. If I just hide, I think is safest, but be careful of his attacks as well. Let's jump in. I do a roll there. There we go. I rolled slightly sooner this time and it worked. My breath reminds me of an episode of Drum. I mean, breathing fire is just good fun, you know? Like, how can you not enjoy this? I like it. I enjoy it. I also, however, believe there is a site of grace just here. So we're gonna go see what happens at Buck. I'm gonna go visit Renala and assume that he's gone up there. Ah, you mean the bubble. Fair enough. I mean, they're fun. I like them. I like them. They're one of the cooler enemies around. Yeah, let's visit Renala. Is Buck here? I wonder what he's going to be reborn into. I don't know. Does he have a happy ending? I hope he does. It's rare for characters to have a happy ending in this game. Is Buck here? I see someone there. That looks like Buck. Hello. Oh no. Buck. That is Buck. The map confirms it. He's become a mute. He looks better. But he's not able to do anything else. Oh no, Buck. I wanted him to have a happy ending. No. Oh, you just wanted to have a decent appearance for my sake as well. I didn't mind, Buck. You were perfect the way you were. No. This guy's sad. I agree, my fella. There's still a chance he comes around. He might be doing better later. Like what if I go back to up here? Does he reappear up here? No. I mean, if I rest here, time passes. I'm gonna travel back, and we're gonna hope. We're gonna hope he's back again. What's the guy's name? Bok. Capital B-O-C. Oh no. Oh no, it's gone worse. It's gone worse. Is he alive? I mean, his chest doesn't seem to be moving at all. None of them does. Maybe he's just sleeping. He's not just sleeping. He is dead. Oh no, Buck. I feel terrible. He wasn't very useful, I'll be honest. I've never once needed to alter my stuff. But I liked him, you know? He's a brilliant man. He's too good for me. Clearly. I didn't deserve him, but he didn't deserve that. He didn't deserve that. I shouldn't have given it to him. I shouldn't have. I simply gave it because it was an option. I know this game well enough to know that it wasn't going to end well. Why did I give it to him? I could have stopped it. I could have prevented that. I should have prevented that, is what I should have done. Someone's realised I'm here. Is it you? At the end it is. They're not hugely important, so there's other people I can fight. I believe, yeah, this guy. If I just take a step over, that should only be you now aggro fighting. This is fine. Doing it perfectly well. I can't go back slightly. This game doesn't have multiple saves. The autosave's frequent. There is no manual saves at all. Like, I cannot go back for it, Shy. I can't. Even if I wanted to. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't. I do want to. He does deserve a better ending than that. Is he not aware of me? My guy. I mean, I appreciate you keeping to your post, but you maybe could have turned around. Yeah, no, we're not able to save him. Bach is gone. I didn't know any of those options were available. I was hoping he'd be happier, you know, with himself and everything, if I gave him the tear. He was already beautiful, just the way he was. I mean, I might play again. This is already my second playthrough of the game. Like, I'm playing through a second time so I can get to the DLC, because I didn't want to run the first character since it'd just been far too long. But yeah. Is this the way I want to go right now? Not really, but there might be a site of grace up here. Like, this is going up. This is going to where I need to go. I don't actually want to go to where I need to go yet. I'm just hoping there's a site of grace so I can go back down. So I want to go to the sewers, is where I want. I even bought a note about it, so we definitely have to do this. I mean, I can do everything else. I can have him call me, like, my lord and all that. He was so happy to have someone to serve, you know? He just wants to do his best for me. That was it. He was a happy man. He did his best, but I didn't do my best. I mean, is there a way to save him? Seems I need to recite a poem. But my guy doesn't speak. I do have this.
You're beautiful.
That maybe could have done something instead of giving him a larval tear. Is that what I had to do? Maybe. Oh, I really do feel bad. I think it might have been that I had to use. I had to do that. Damn it. That's tragic. That's actually tragic. I loved Buck. He was an amazing guy. I should have just done that. I didn't even consider that as an option, because it's not really a thing generally that you use items in this game. Am I safe to just drop down here? I think I am. If I want to go to the sewers... I mean, I almost managed, but almost isn't quite good enough, you know? And he's gone now. He's gone. I'm quite sad about that. If I'd known that was an item I could use, I would 100% have used it. Poor boy. He deserved better. He deserved better. Also, spider guy. If I walk to here, spider drops down. But they don't like fire, so that's fine. Next time I will save him. Next time I will. I'll need to remember that. I don't know if there will be a next time, but I will remember that if there is. Get some butterflies, there we go. In all fairness, it's not a character you really bump into often. Doesn't mean I don't want to save him, but it's not someone I would really have met much. It'd be fun if there was a Bok ending to the game though, that is. Look to be fine to drop down. I grab these, get a fancy dagger. I believe that is actually quite a fancy dagger. That does holy damage, I think. Yeah, we're looking for the sewers. How did I get to the sewers? I don't know. It was almost feeling like I was doing the correct thing for a while there. But apparently not. So that's just taking me back up here. How do I get to the sewers? I mean, jumping down here. Go back to where I was before. Retrace my steps slightly. It's clearly an ulcerated tree spot, so here we go. There we are. That rumbling almost always means an ulcerated tree spot. These guys are worth beating up. They can give you tree seeds and other things. Or no, it's golden seeds, not a tree seed. Similar enough. You keep whacking it. There we go. Plenty of damage in. Dodge roll. Did not quite dodge roll at the right time. But I can heal up. He's now doing small amounts of holy damage. We're fine. Just keep whacking him. There we go. And there goes the enemy. Lovely. Golden seed. Yeah, thought it would. Thought it would. It's not what I came here for, but I want the sewers. Because I've heard there's a really good shield down there. Let's jump back down here. What have we got? And immediately, there's an item in that window. So there is a way above where I am now. Imagine it's involving going up these steps and through this door. Yeah, that would add up. Who wants to murder me? Well, you do. So it's never going to be easy, was it? Never is. But he's gone. We got some new trousers. Not that I think we need them, but we've got them. I really do feel bad for Bok. Well, I'm trying not to feel bad, but I do. I do. I could have saved him, apparently, according to you. I could have. Can I get this hand to fall down? No? And I can brew 5. Okay, there's one of them. You gonna drop down? And maybe it's got a trigger from something else. From soup or a decent meal. Okay. I mean, that is how you write puree, I believe. Unless you want to be technically correct, I believe one of the E's has an accented disability. I don't know what you call those sort of things, like the lines that denote how it should be pronounced. Like the inflection you should have when you pronounce it. What do you call them? Might also mean mashed potato. Okay. Mashed potato is typically a lot chunkier. A puree, you'd likely mix in some butter when mashing it. If you mix in butter while mashing potato, and you do it especially finely, so it's a lot smoother consistency, then that would be a puree. You know, I got what you meant. I got what you meant. Don't worry. This wasn't the way to the sewers, was it? Next, we had a gate there. How do I get to the other side of that? It's mixed with spinach. Okay. And if you're having that with salmon, is that kind of like a fish pie? Kind of? Like, could you make a white sauce for it? Let's get that a nice little casserole dish kind of thing. Stick it in the oven, bake it a little. That'd be tasty, making a fish pie. I've not had fish pie in ages. I don't think it's actually that difficult to make either. I might make fish pie sometime. That sounds fun. I've not made it before. I like cooking new things. Cooking is fun. That was not the way into the sewers, though. Whether there is a door just here. How does I do that? How would one make their way up top there? Don't like cooking for yourself? That's reasonable. It is a lot more fun cooking for people, isn't it? Like, it's not bad cooking for yourself, but it's a lot more fun when you're cooking for yourself and someone else. Like, I can definitely agree with that. How the hell did I get up there? Can I go from, like, up above onto that? What's the best way to get back up? Probably there's some steps over this way. Still terrified of smoke alarm. I mean, make something that doesn't make smoke much. Like, if you're frying stuff, we'll make more smoke, you know? So avoid frying stuff, but you could quite easily cook stuff in an oven. Like making a roast dinner or something. Like, that would be fine. Or if you're doing a fish pie in the oven, or something, casserole. Those ought to be fine. Those ought to be fine. Trying to think, what could you make that would not make much smoke? Fajitas don't tend to make much smoke. You ought to be fine for that. Make a bolognese. Like, have that with some pasta. Could be nice. Bolognese being kind of like the beef mince and tomatoes, kind of passata and such. Right? Also, there's a chest behind here. I don't even dare to bake the fish. I mean, are you just boiling the salmon then? Like, how are you cooking it? 'Cause I guess you could boil the salmon. That would cook it. I don't know. It'd be a kind of different texture, I'd imagine, right? Yeah, pasta should be safe. You should be able to do that. I'd say you could probably fry stuff quite happily, like if you wanted to make some kind of French toast stuff. Assuming that's what you'd call it over there as well. Kind of bread soaked in egg and then cooked in a pan. I'm assuming other people also know that as French toast. Now, we need to make salmon, so it's already... Ah, it's already fish. Fair enough. That's reasonable. That's reasonable. You just need to heat it up. Hello, skeletons. Goodbye, skeletons. There you go. French toast easily burns? Not if you do it on a lower heat. Typically, what I would do for French toast is you preheat the pan to be, I mean, relatively hot, but still at a low heat. Then just put it in, cook it for a little while on that side. Then you turn it over, cook it for a minute and a half maybe on the other side, turn it over again for half a minute on the first side. And that's typically done for all the croque monsieur. Isn't the croque monsieur slightly different though? I always thought croque monsieur was different. I know you got the croque monsieur and croque madame. One of them's got like the cheese and ham as well, doesn't it? I always thought croque monsieur had the egg on top as well. Like you had a fried egg on top of the French toast. I might be wrong. I might be wrong. Yeah, we've got a different machine for that. Is that like a toasty maker? You just stick it in the middle, and then you just like, I don't know if pull the lever on it is the right term, but I'd imagine there's some kind of toasty machine, right? That's what you're on about. Where even am I? I don't know where I'm going. He's just wandering about, hoping I come across the sewers. Do I want to be up here? Where is up here? Apparently in proximity to an enemy. That kind of machine, not really lever. This is like a fold down lid bin. It's like one of the, I would say easier ones, but just less complicated, I guess. There's not anyone else, no, it's just you. In which case, you're not too bad on your own. He's a bit of a nuisance, this guy. I don't like the spear ones. But he's not awful. He's not awful. See, you can dodge. If you get your timing right, you can just dodge it. Parry, I'll knock him down, then I heal, and we're fine. There we go. Just push down, click stuck. You know what, fair enough, fair enough. That makes sense. I think the one with the lever I'm thinking of is one where you just apply like pressure to it to whatever extent you want, so that it still gets evenly toasted. Some things you do want to heat up in the middle, so you do want to apply some pressure to it as it cooks. I don't know. I'm not an expert. I'm not an expert. There's no constant pressure there. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, you get all sorts of kind of machines like that. It's not anything too hard, I wouldn't think, to figure out. Where am I actually going? If I want to get to the sewers, I want to say it needs me to go down that way somewhere. So I'll place a marker and head in that vague direction. That seems like a sensible idea. I also believe that spear there is an item somewhere on it. Not sure. Back in a bit. Ah, fair enough. Fair enough, Shy. I'll hopefully still be going. I'll be going for another, like, hour and a bit, maybe. So I reckon you'll be fine. I reckon you'll be fine. Yeah, hopefully see you in a little while. Hope you have a nice meal. I hope that cooking the meal goes well. Go away, you Mr. Horn Man. You're missing someone? Oh, do you mean Tuna? I mean, Tuna's not showing up. That's weird. Yeah. He's not been showing up as much recently. I don't know if he's been busy with stuff. I was planning to send him a message just to make sure he's doing all good after the stream. Assuming he didn't show up, because I was otherwise going to ask him on stream. Yeah, no. Hopefully he's doing okay. Hopefully he's doing okay. Kind of like him. Ah, fair. He's nice to get along with, you know. Like, he's always happy to have a talk about any old nonsense. Also, is this a... This is above where I had previously been for sewer stuff. Is this technically a different way to the sewers? Can I ring the bell? No. I had to check. I had to check. Where exactly is this? This is... I mean, we got one of those fellas. They're generally not very friendly. But I can go beat him up. I can go beat him up. There's not anyone else around. Yeah? I'll just go beat him up. Hello. I hope to sneak up on you, my friend. But apparently not. He's got his own flamethrower, which I'm not fond of. Heal up. This is fine. Got a nice parrying, and he's gone. Ah, there's also Sight of Grace. Lovely. Anything else immediately? I mean, there's a hole to jump down. It looks like I've already been down there, because there is a dead rat. Well, I'm assuming it's a dead rat anyway. It doesn't look to be moving. Does it? Yeah, no, we've definitely been down there. Where the hell is the sewers? They're somewhere here. They are, I promise. I'm not going mad. Where are they? You know, I did get that note on the sewers, didn't I? I bought that, thinking I might get lost. Overall, capital, vast network of sewers. The well in the city reaches into the tunnels. Got it. So we're looking for that well. I can do that. I need to go around this way though, don't I? If we're looking for a well, I can do that. That's fine. Let's make my way along and down. And then up here. I hope Tuna comes by. It'd be nice to have a chat with him. It's been a while. They came by for the Valentine's one for a little bit. So that was good. Means he's still alive. Which is always promising, you know. I'm just gonna ignore this guy because I am lazy. I think the well we're looking for is up here somewhere. I've got a hazy memory of where you need to go. I just can't remember exactly. There's a lot of kind of back streets around here though, so it could be anywhere. And if all I'm looking for is a well, and it's not this. Visions of fire. Can I light this? Is that what that fellow says? So I'm doubtful. Yeah, no, it doesn't seem like I can. And someone's trying to shoot me. Which does mean there's more people around. If I make my way up here, does up here have a well? I mean, immediately there is an item. I had my shield up because I don't entirely trust items just sitting in the middle of nowhere, but that seemed to be safe. Hello, friend. Goodbye, friend. Go for a big hit. He knocks me back. That's fine. I can parry him. We've got another guy with a shield just adjacent to me. This is fine if I just breathe some fire. I'm a little worried about the extra damage coming in just here because of all these ranged berries. But I should be safe. If I was actually able to stand up, I would have been safer, but okay, that's fine. Whack you. I should be a little more careful. Heal up. There we go. Get rid of them. I should hopefully get a flask back. No? Apparently no. It's not quite as good as I'd hoped. Try luring out. Right, well in a second. I don't trust having this guy behind me. We're fine. Does slightly get through the shield. So to go for a proper meal? Good to hear it. Good to hear it, Shy. You need to make sure you look after yourself, you know? Make sure you eat it. Can learn to oven to preheat. That's valid. Have you got a tray in there to preheat? I don't know if that matters as much. But I know for, like, if you're making chips and that, you want the tray to preheat as well. Just so it cooks better. And so it's a perfumer and one of them. Got it. I don't like a perfumer at the best of times. But this guy, I've not fought you in a while. Make sure I heal up. Pop the blast. This is a difficult fight. All I need to do is parry, and we can knock him down. He apparently does not stay knocked down. I wasn't expecting that. I thought he'd stay knocked down. I thought he was large enough. This is one charged attack, a light tap, and he's dead. There we go. So he drops me stuff, he does not reappear. In which case, just keep whacking you. We're fine. Ah, fair enough. Comes in the aluminum thing. That makes sense. I know roughly what you're on about, if that's a pre-made meal. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it sounds tasty though. It does. I feel I shouldn't jump. But I didn't even know there was stuff over there. That looks like flowers. So, the part I don't like about Elden Ring is the fact that there could just be an invisible bridge here. I don't think there is. We're gonna try breathe fire just to check. No. Because I would have stuck to it if there was. Enough for 2 days? Maybe for 2 to 3 people? Yeah, that'll last you plenty of time. That'll be fine. It's always nice to have like some meals at the ready. Like generally, if I do cooking, I like to have some stuff left over to kind of stick in the freezer so I can have it another time. Like make bolognese, I'll portion it off into like reasonable sized chunks that I can just put into the freezer, then microwave at some point if I ever want to have a quick meal. It's good. It's good. Yeah, I love cooking. I love cooking. It's good fun. I really do enjoy it. Like my typical go-to recipes are like burgers, fajitas, and spaghetti bolognese. Bolognese, dead easy. And fajitas, also dead easy. Very quick. Same with burgers. You'd think burgers would be harder, but they're really not. They're really not. Yeah, see you in just a bit, Shaq. See you in just a bit. I'm still looking for this well. It's around here somewhere. It's got to be. Can't not be around here. There's a note mentioning it. And there's a big perfumer guy up there. Like some kind of gargoyle has been stuck in place. I just need to get behind him because he cannot turn. There we go. Not anything tucked away in any corners, but we do get a handful of items. There's also somewhat suspiciously blank wall here. The fact there's notes makes me think maybe there's something to do. No. Okay. Just for 30 minutes? I will try and remind you in 30 minutes then. Perfect. I can do that. I'll try and be a rough timer for you. I don't know how accurate I'll be, but I'll try. I'll try. Somewhere still though, there is a well. And I've just not found it. I mean, there's this guy playing his music. Hello. Not you are an enemy? Okay. I'd hoped you might not be. Because you're kinda cool, you know? Playing your little flute. But down he goes. I'm continuing to just murder every single enemy in the capital. I've been in here. I know where this is. I cleared out those guys a different time I came through, so I'll leave them be, because that's kind of an annoying room. Where is this well? Somewhere there is a well, and I need to find it. I don't know where it is. I'll be in England next month? Ooh, that'll be cool. Like visiting family or something. mean, hopefully it goes well, whatever you're up to. Okay, I've been in that bit below already, haven't I? Or was that in a different time I came through? Just in your brother and his family? Ah, that'll be nice. That'll be nice. There's a fella here. Hello. Okay, that alerted the bigger guy. I'm a bit worried about him. So it'll be a skill performance? Ah, that'll be good. That'll be good. I mean, hopefully she's good at it, but I mean, even if she's not, you can't tell if she's not, right? That's the rules when it comes to, like, kids in school performances. Okay. Still not dealt with all of these people. And somewhere there is a well. Where on earth is this well? I feel I should have found it by now. Like, are you guarding a well? Is there a well indoors here? I sincerely doubt there's a well in here, but there might be. I'm about to die. Hold my shield up. Okay, he apparently had his shield up as well. That's fine, I can get my stuff back. Our kids are very clever. I mean, I think you're a bit ahead of them in terms of education. I think you should be safe, Shy. Where did I die? All the way over there, apparently. Isn't that fancy? I would like to see them... Ow. Ow. Where did you come from? He's busy trying to fast travel, my guy. It's not very kind of you. I didn't know you'd respawn, because he gave me a good bit of equipment last time. He gave me his hat, I believe. Or mask? It's a mask, isn't it? They learn the same thing. I mean, yeah. But that's how it is with children. Children are just quick learners a lot of the time. Like, it's not anything too special for kids to be good at learning. I think, honestly, if they are doing a good job at learning stuff, that's partly to do with parents being good parents, I'd say. And being good at actually giving their kids, like, opportunity and motivation to learn stuff. Like, it's equally the parents' part there, I think. So I think the brother's doing a good job. She's winning all the class prizes. That was pretty good. But that doesn't necessarily mean, like, she's smarter than you. Like, I mean, she's just putting in the effort in that part. Like, there's a lot of things that go into being smart. It's not, like, academics entirely for how smart you are. Like, yeah, that does do a good job to show. That doesn't mean you're smart. You can have some people who are really good at, like, academics and learning stuff in school. But then they are completely lost when they're thrown into the real world at all. I mean, you say she's more pretty. I've not seen either of you. So I can't really comment much, but I'm sure, like, comparing yourself to a 15-year-old in terms of appearance, like, they put a lot into their appearance, typically. Right? The downside, she's extremely quiet. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Being quiet's completely fine. Like, I'm pretty quiet as a person. I'd rather not go to, like, loud parties or anything. I'm happy enough to, like, speak up for myself when I need to, though. I will talk to people. I know some people are a lot kind of less socially active than me. But I'm able to talk to most people, so long as I have something to talk about. If I do not have something reasonable to talk about with a person, I just cannot talk to them. Like if you have a common interest or anything of that nature, I'm fine. As far as you know, neither of you do makeup. I mean, fair enough. I mean, I think, personally, there's a lot of emphasis put on kind of appearance and makeup for younger girls, and it's not really a good kind of standard to have set for them. Now, that's my opinion on it, eh? Like, I don't think you need makeup, typically. Like, you can definitely look after your skin. There's various things for, like, skincare. Fair enough. That stuff, I will say, is somewhat important. But you don't need makeup. You don't. Like, I use stuff to, like, properly wash my face. I use moisturizer and stuff. Like, that's as much as I'm gonna do. And I'm fine with that. Yeah, no. Like, it sounds like she's doing a lovely job. It's good that you're kind of able to support her while she does, you know? That time, lock onto the right guy. There we go. That perfumer has noticed us now, which is a bit annoying. I think he was trying to give them a shield. Yeah, this guy, I think he's trying to buff them, so that's not too bad. They'll be very close family. Seems the person every time you see her. Oh, that's good to know. Like, being supportive is always going to be good. And when it comes to family, as long as you get on with someone, that's all that matters. You don't need to necessarily be blood related. Like, there are plenty of people who don't at all get on with their families. And then there's plenty of people who really do get on with their families. It doesn't mean you have to get on with them. Like, I got on with my family pretty well, I think. I got on a lot better with my sister, because we have a lot of common interests than I do with my brother, who I do not have as many common interests with. But, that being said, I still got on with them both. That's fine. Not jealousy, no. Like, I don't know if it's necessarily looking up to her, it's noticing the effort she's putting in and being proud of her for putting in that effort, I think is what it sounds like. I don't think it's jealousy or anything like that. You're seeing her putting in her best and seeing it work out. You're proud of her for doing her best. You know? Nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing wrong at all, Shy. Like, seeing other people doing their best and that inspiring you to do your best as well, that's completely normal. That is just fine. That's what people do. So there's not anything to be worried about. Like, it's always nice to have people who are into what they're doing. That sounds like what it is. That's making you want to do well yourself. That's all it is. It's not like jealousy or anything. But that just leads to there. Where the hell is this well? I really don't know. Like, I've been all over this side of the city. Is it like down this side somewhere? Must be. Like, I've not got any more city to explore in my current direction. Ow. Did not expect that strike of lightning at the end. I should have, because I fought these guys a few times. But oh well. Doing fine. Plenty of damage in. There we go. He's gone. I'm gonna continue looking for a well. Force yourself to go to the store tomorrow. There's more cola. We have some more. I mean, yeah, fair enough. I mean, generally, I don't really drink much of any carbonated drinks or, like, anything like that. Like, I'll occasionally have stuff with a meal, but most of the time I'm just drinking water. Water is completely fine for me. Not trying to say you're wrong or anything for drinking it. You sugary drink. Fair enough, fair enough. Do be careful though, like it is, like, pretty bad for your, like, dental kinda health. In terms of, your teeth and everything. So do be a little careful. Like, don't drink it too often. Like, you'll have, some people give it to their kids, like, early on in life, and their kids, of course, really like it. It's very sugary. But these kids will be drinking it, kind of, with a bottle pressed up against their front teeth. And, like, you'll have them going in and having, like, just obvious dents in their front teeth where it's eroded away the enamel. Does he have enough energy for the day? I mean, there is small amounts of caffeine in it, yeah. If you're into your, like, sweeter drinks and, like, your carbonated stuff, it needs to give you energy. Have you tried the, like, Rubicon energy drink set? They're actually really nice. They're kind of Rubicon energy drinks where it's just kind of like fruity flavors. And I mean, it's good. It's good. I've had a few during charity streams in the past. They come with extra, like, energy drink ingredients. I'm not entirely sure what that involves. Presumably, like, some degree of caffeine and such. Never had dents before? No sugary stuff? I mean, that seems like it's reasonably fine then, yeah. I wouldn't say there's much to worry about there. I'm really confused. Where the hell is this thing I'm supposed to go to? Somewhere there is a well. And I'm just completely blind? Or I've walked past it? Or I've been literally everywhere but where I need to be going? I don't know. No, it's not you distracting me, don't worry. Don't worry. It's not that at all. I've just not seen any wells. I must be going blind. Where is it? I just want to get into the sewers. I know there's sewers to the capital. That's all I'm after. If I was a well, where would I look? I don't know. I have been going in circles, yeah. Like, would I be further into the city? I'm trying to open my map, but it's not letting me. So someone's clearly still aggroed on me or something. Like, it could be there's another area up there. I know there's something over here, and I don't actually know how you get to it. It looks like a coliseum, but I don't know how you get there. Now I'm just gonna try fight these guys real quick. I don't think they're hiding anything, but they might be. There we go. 2 and 1. That is perfectly good. Get the shield up. Get a parry. That's good. Another parry. They're knocked prone. Well, not really prone. I keep calling it that. I've broken their guard, I think is what I should be calling it. Okay, he's down 2. I'm assuming I cannot open this, right? Yeah. That's just a message from a person. In which case, I mean, there were these stairs. Was there an area even higher than this? There might have been. That guy's trying to zap me with lightning, but he's gonna struggle because there's a banister in the way. Heal up. Fine. And jump. Well, we are both just missing each other, but I won in the end. So that's what matters. Ow, he's actually got a sword as well. I thought he was just a bow. I was not ready for that. Makes sense he also had a sword. But yeah, get rid of him. Managed to attack him before he had his attack built up. And now he's dead. You can be a nuisance, Mr. Shield Man. So I'm looking for is a parry on him, if possible. Attack you a bit. Attack Shield Man, if I can. There's a guy with his ranged weapon in the back, and I don't like him. Ow. Spear guy knows to attack me when I'm not focused on him. Go away, you. What I want is to hopefully make my way down to that roof. Which I cannot quite remember how you do. Do you just jump? I feel just jumping isn't the way. I mean, running and jumping. You know what does get me there? Okay. Gets me another key. I swear it was like down here. But all this gets me is that giant hand. And then like, that's all I really see. Yeah, the spear above and jumping down is tempting, but I don't know how you get to that spear, so I kind of gave up on that idea. It's a good suggestion, though. Good suggestion. It's what I immediately thought would be the thing to do, but I think there might still be something on that spear if I can get to it. Hello. You sound a bit angry at me. So don't sound your trumpet. I don't know if there's anyone nearby, but don't sound it, please. Loud noises scare me. I've been to where I've seen the water flowing before, though. That's... I remember going into the other part of the... It's not the sewers. It's kind of like a waterway. I didn't really have anything for me. Like, we've definitely been down here, but did I miss something? There's a perfumer on a bench. I just get rid of you quick. There we go. Like, it could just be, like, this upper area has a well. Cliff ahead, no horse. Yeah, I'm well aware. I'm just gonna go up to here. I've explored enough looking for this damned well. There'll be one somewhere. Which way did I take to get in? Likely not this way. Let's head to the south. There's a gap here, which makes me think I could possibly jump down. That doesn't look good. I mean, have a look if you want. I don't mind. I'm sure I'll come across it. If I don't, I'll look it up after the stream. So don't worry. Big gargoyle guy. If I could take everything, I'd be quite happy. It's a little tricky to get. But honestly, he's not too bad. Like, I fought a worse version of him in the underground. There's two of these guys who also breathe poison. He has that big slash still, which is pretty bad, but it could be worse. So try and stay away from the, as you call them, snowmen looking people. Which I do think is a perfectly apt description. I believe they are called oracles in the game. Keep away from them, because I can't be bothered fighting them as well as this guy. Fight one at a time, I think. That's about what. Because the... Okay, I just apparently completely missed it there. That's a bit of a shame. The oracles do ranged attacks, is what has me worried. Speaking of, he just murdered two of them for me. Which is rather kind of him. What's in the well? I'm not sure. Let's go into the big hole in the middle of Lundell. There's a drop in the middle. There's an entrance under the dragon statue. So, my understanding there is because the capital essentially has two different states. There's a state for currently, and then there's a state for after I do something in the game. I won't say what, just in case you don't know. So I'd rather not spoil it. Yes, the current one's got a well under the statue somewhere. To be fair, that is the area I'd looked at the least, assuming that there wasn't really anything there. But I mean, under the dragon statue is a pretty large area. Because I mean, that part there is under the statue. But is it a statue? I thought it was a giant petrified dragon. I didn't think it was a statue. I mean, maybe it is. Seems an odd place to build a statue, though, if that's the case. I mean, it could be between the legs. So, as I see it, we have dragon statue, meaning under that big wing. Or, you have dragon statue, meaning under that part of the dragon statue. This looks like a kind of training ground for knights. It's unlikely there's a well, so I'm thinking it's the other area. However, I'm already in this kind of part of the world, so I'm going to see what I can find. I'll see what I can find. Also, you've got about 5 minutes left on your thing in the oven, by the way, Shy. So I had to keep an eye on it for you. Or at least since you said we were 30 minutes, it might be a little less, because I'd imagine you probably had a little gap between telling me that and having it had in the oven. So yeah, we've not got long. Yes, I can definitely get down to here. So we'll check between the legs first. Although, I'll be honest, I don't actually remember this part of the capital. Microwave will beep anyway. That's valid. That's valid. I mean, up here, this isn't between the legs, but I did find something. Hey Tuna! Good to see you. Good to see you. How have you been? Hope you had a good weekend. Found a sanctified weapon blade. That's good. I can probably apply holy to weapons then. And my shield as well. There's a hero's rune on the bed. I hope you've been doing good, Tuna. Hope you've been doing good. This doesn't at all look like it's safe. However, I recognise this area. This is the round table hold. Up here would be the three fingers. It's a very dramatic door opening. So yeah, the throne. I don't think I found this when I first played the game. I didn't know this was here. Hell did I skip this? Yeah, no, we're just finding a whole bunch of stuff. This is a weekend? Oh, I'm glad you had a good weekend. Glad you had a good weekend, too. Yeah, I had a good weekend as well. Okay. Not anything else in here. Yeah, no, of course, missed you the whole weekend, tuna. Like, I only saw you Friday for a bit, and then I've only seen you again now. So, yeah. But no, it was good to see you. It was good to see. I believe down here should take me to the below area. I really should pillage that before jumping down. This feels like a boss room. But there is an item. Got a bunch of fancy wizard gear. You believe my charms if you didn't know I was lying? I mean, yeah, that's reasonable. That is reasonable, Tuna. I am lying. Weightless bird painting. There's not even a bird in there, so yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. That's good to see you, Tuna. It always is. Got a smithing stone, that is fine. What do we actually have in here? Okay, this is just the way out. Okay, that's fine. Can I open this gate? No. To be fair, it's a little large. My guy does surprise us sometimes. So they've spotted me. They being both of them. Okay. I'll just hide here for a moment. While he zaps like the dragon's toes, I guess. Okay, we can do this. Doing fine. Getting rid of him. Okay. And down he goes. Lovely. You also get a seal from him. That is potentially good. If I want to do magics. Or, I think seals are incantations, aren't they? Also good. Where did that guy go? Oh, he's over here. Oh, he came round to visit me and I'd already left. Poor guy, he must be feeling lonely. Does he actually have anything other than a bow? I don't think he does. Venom's ready? Alright, see him just a bit, Sean. See him just a bit. There's not anything on the roofs. There is something up there. Inside little gantry. How does one get up there? I do not know. Possibly like parkour off the dragon's feet. It's like the weirdest solution in any game. But it looks like it might actually be the correct one, possibly. Yeah, that is a weird thing to say. Parkouring off of the dragon's feet. What a bizarre solution. If that's actually the solution, which, yeah, it seems like it was. What exactly have we got, though? By the way, Tuna, you seem to know a bit more about the Doki Doki game. From what I'd played, like, it definitely seemed like it was building up to something happening. But I never got to on stream. So I'm thinking, like, there's fairly bad stuff in that game, right? Like, I don't know for certain. But it's feeling as if there was going to be stuff happening. Rather dark in tone, to say the least. Also, no interesting stuff by the dragon's feet. Means it must be this side under the dragon. Shy looked up. Somewhere under this dragon is what I need. What exactly is it? I mean, there's not anything here, is there? I mean, there's this. Okay, no, I know where that is. That's fine. That is not what we want. We're looking for a well underneath the dragon statue. That's all I know. We're not. I wasn't able to quite get to the good stuff, as you're calling it. No. Like, I feel I got close. Sekiro wanted me to keep on streaming. But I had streamed the usual 3 hours at that point, so that was it. I don't tend to stream more than 3 hours often, unless I'm particularly in the mood for the game. Which, I mean, it was a good game. I don't do visual novels much. And if I do, I'd much rather do it in my own time rather than having to read it out loud to people. So yeah, that's sadly just my take on it. I don't know if people would want to see more kind of visual novel stuff, but it's something generally I do prefer in my own time. Okay, if there's a well, it's under a dragon statue, it's down there, so. Cause yeah, that is definitely under the statue if it's down there, and I don't think I've been down this way. There is a ladder leading down to presumably sewers. Or a more sewer-like area. But no, I know where that is. That ladder leads down to that guy. We know of him. We've beaten him up from behind before. Fire materials? Cool. That's interesting. Gravel stone. I can't help but notice the complete lack of there being a well. Not found it yet, Shy, but I feel I'm getting closer. I'm definitely underneath the dragon statue. And I'm seeing items that I haven't picked up. So therefore I haven't been here yet. There is a well there, I believe. I think that might be what I'm looking for. Just beat up this guy quickly. We're just wanting to beat up this scarab. There we go. These guys, I think, are relatively weak to fire. So this should actually be fine. Yeah. There we go. I mean, this is underneath the statue, and that is a well. If I've ever seen one. It's like got the stone bit around it and everything. There's also over here. We did see there was an item previously. We tried to get up this way, but we couldn't. There we go. We found it! In the end, we found the damned well. I could finally go down there. I was running around for so long trying to find it. I think it was just like tucked away in this part, not connected to any other bit of the city. There we go. We found the well. this... I mean, I'm going to grab that item as well, but this presumably opens up into the sewers. Should imagine we're sealed for a good reason. I would joke about it being to keep the smell out, but I mean, it's an iron grate. We didn't do a very good job at that, did we? Yeah, this is where I was looking for. There's allegedly a good shield down here somewhere. Had someone come by not too long ago for one of the streams and mentioned it. It's not a shield I think I would use, because I quite like the idea of flamethrower shield. But that doesn't mean I won't at least guess it. Just in case I stick with the flamethrower torch. Having a different shield is not a bad idea. Thought those rats were going to come and attack me, but they didn't. Are you hostile? Yeah, I thought they might be. I had my shield up though. I gave you a chance, Mr. Rat. You could have been friendly. Don't have the right. Okay, good to know. So we need to go a different way to get around to there. The rats are usually hostile, yes. However, these rats have not seen people in quite a while, I would imagine, having been living down here. So, yeah, it could have been okay. And not everything in this game is hostile. Just the vast majority of things, you know? Will I be continuing Doki Doki? Probably not, no. Partly because I don't know what I'm allowed to get away with on stream. It's not on the prohibited games. But I'd still want to be kind of safe with it, you know? I forgot this guy existed. He's honestly not terrible. Let's avoid that breath. It's rather smelly death breath. Avoid that. Fine. Give him a little tap. Ah, that one hurt. It's a horror game, but otherwise perfectly allowed to play. Fair enough, fair enough. I mean, I could be convinced to do more of it. I could be convinced. I mean, typically, I do play horror games on Valentine's Day. That is what I've done in the past for the channel. It's an interesting thing. I don't know why I started. I think the first one was Alien Isolation. Which is a game I'd heard a lot of good about, but then didn't really get on well with, personally. I don't know what it was about it. It did not really catch my attention very well. I mean, I could play it again next year. I could. If people want me to, I'm down with it. Like, I'm always open to suggestions, you know? Like, I will never say many things are completely off the table. Like, yeah, there will be a few exceptions that are completely off the table, and I will not ever play. But, I mean, that being said, most games I will consider. You know? Like that shark dating sim Sekiro wants me to play, I'm really not convinced about, because it looks like it's an incredibly low quality game and would not be particularly entertaining for me. And I feel if I'm not enjoying it, other people will not enjoy it, right? Unless people just enjoy watching me suffer, that is a possibility. But generally I like to think, if I'm having fun, other people can have fun. You know? Nothing very graphic. Not with blood or intimate stuff. Okay. It's probably safe enough to stream then. I mean, I could. Like, it was a fine enough game. I don't know. I could do more Doki Doki. If people actually want me to. I could. I thought the game was fine. I don't think it was, like, amazingly enjoyable for me. It was mostly just reading with very little else going on. Which is fine. I'm fine with games like that. I'm not entirely in for streams like that. Like, Citizen Sleeper and Life and Suffering of Sir Brant have also had, like, one-off stream, I believe. Like, I've given them a try, but I don't think it really works very well. When I'm just sat there reading, and that's all I'm doing. Like, some of those games have more I can do as parts of them. Like, Life and Suffering of Sir Brant is kind of a choose your own path through this fantasy world, is what it is. God, there are a lot of these gargoyles. Can I just back up over here and then have like a safe spot to defend myself? Like, blood loss is bad, but I can probably get some of it. Can I just refire at this point? Yeah, that seemingly did somewhat work. Okay, I need to be careful then. Yeah, I'd imagine I'm missing a lot of content from it. Like, that wouldn't surprise me. Because, I mean, Doki Doki, to my understanding, the internet very much cared for as, like, oh, this was not what we expected kind of game. That's about as much as I know. I don't know a lot about it. Okay, if I jump there, who was it who immediately came to attack? I don't know, so I'm going to jump down here instead. I mean, I got to, like, the weekend, is what I got to. I don't know what happens. I was going to, like, bake some cakes. Yeah, that is about what I got to story-wise. Yeah, these guys enjoy jumping down, is what I've learned from last time. So just be aware of that. I move ahead, I step back. That guy up there is not jumping down. I mean, I didn't really choose anyone. I decided, okay, we're being made to write a poem. There's a choice of using the word socks and the word milk. So we're going to use the word sock and milk. And apparently she's into that, you know? So there you go. That's as much choosing as went into this. There's also the fact our character mentioned enjoying manga, and she also mentioned manga. Like, it makes sense. Like, I feel character-wise and story-wise, like, it's a reasonable choice, considering what information we had about our protagonists. It was mostly based on, like, the whole, like, milk and socks thing, though. Like, I literally just chose words I liked from the list, and that's what we ended up with. Where is this? It's opposite side of that gate from earlier. And there is a fellow. Hello, fellow. Purple-haired girl. You mean, was it Yuri? I want to say. Is one you're thinking of, like long purple hair? That might be it. Like, I vaguely remember the names, you know? God, this guy is a menace. Could you come down here, please? Yes, I feel fighting him on a slope's the way to go. Get a bit of distance. Knocked him down again. Doing fine. mean, I feel another valid choice would be the childhood friend, I guess, in the game. But at the same time, your character is clearly oblivious to that fact that she's into you. So I don't know why you would go for that, like, in terms of how your character would fit in. Ouch, that hurt. I'm not dead yet. I need to heal. Okay, now I'm dead. The Yuri gets creepy. Fair enough. That's valid. She's a little bit of an odd one. I don't know much about her. From childhood friend, doesn't really matter who you choose. Ah, fair enough. Like, one part that did surprise me is you don't seem to really be able to choose Monica. That being the club president. I think that was her name anyway. Like, I don't know why she's not a choice, but she just doesn't seem to be a choice. At least for that part of the game. I don't know if she becomes one later, for whatever reason. Not possible to choose her. I mean, fair enough. Like, I really don't know much about the game. I really don't. Oh, that guy's gone. They just launched him off a cliff. You. Got someone coming after me. Don't want to spell too much. Axe spells. That spells. I might come back to it. I hadn't planned to do multiple streams on it, but if people actually want me to, I could. Like, I'm not against the game at all. I had fun enough. I do think when I'm playing both this and Ni no Kuni 2, like, I've been very much enjoying Ni no Kuni 2. I want to get more time into that. So it's mostly... It's going to stick with a plan of, like, every second Friday stream will be, like, a one-off game. Because I want to try and have the Wednesday game be the kind of main game that's going on. If you want to think of it like that. So on the Wednesday, like most Fridays, or I guess half of them, like I'll swap between doing a like new game which I've not streamed before, and doing those projectiles really mess with me. Heal up. Fine. Sorry, yeah, I'm wanting to try and have it that I'm doing mostly the Wednesday game, but still having some new games in there. You know? So it's fun to stream new stuff. And it's also cool finding the new games to stream. Ouch. Heal up. Fine. Still fine. Okay, charge and attack. Okay. Down he goes. We got him this time. We got him this time. He seems pretty difficult to beat up. Also, I'm noticing there's definitely, like, some way to move this statue, right? And this doesn't feel like it stays here. Like, I can pull this lever. Does that open the gate and move this? No. This feels like it's not going to stay here. Can't remember anything about these sewers, though. I think, however, that's probably a good spot to kind of wrap up. I don't remember a lot about the sewers. I think I'm in the underground, yeah, so I'd be one of these ones. So I'll quickly get a level into my endurance, see if I can use the shield. I think that is where I'll call the stream, because I need to get some food before I do stuff tonight. As much as to be happy to continue, if I've got plans, I'll very quickly check if they've not been cancelled at all. I don't think they have been. No, I don't look to be. In which case, yeah, I'm going to go get some food because I've got stuff planned. And, I'd rather not show up late to that. Yeah, but we'll have fun too. I appreciate you saying. Quickly check, not item crafting, I want this. No, still cannot use the big shield. I don't know at what point I can. It takes me up to 74. And equip load. Can I find something similar in weight? No, all of these are lighter, largely. I mean, 71 on the halberd. 73.6. Okay. I'm not far off, because that's 73.6. That's 74.1. And 73.6 I was able to use, right? I wonder. Just before we end the stream, can I use my runes while here? No, I can manage my great runes. That's not why. In which case, it would be, I guess, tools. I can use a couple of these. Like this is valid. I can just do this. I think 20,000 is safe. 15,000 is equally safe. That'll give me enough. What exactly did I need? I needed like one more point in this. Yeah, that should be us able to use the shield, I think. Let me check quickly. Yeah, we get the shield. Alright, look at this. Like, how can you not enjoy the flamethrower shield? Isn't it glorious? Like, I could just use this while walking. That's good fun. That's good fun. Yeah, don't worry, Tuna. You're welcome to have stuff going on in your life. Don't whatever's going on, it's going well. However, that is all for now. I hope you've all enjoyed. I've certainly enjoyed myself. And next time, I'll get to use this cool shield. Anyway, bye for now.